Well, here we are. We're live. I don't know, I'm not sure what time it is. It's kind of cloudy out, but we're somewhere between the 7th and the 8th watch. I think we're right at the end of the 7th watch, maybe beginning of the 8th watch. We're going to start with this, so if you don't like it, too bad. Normally I put I'm going to call it a word room at the end of the thing, but we're going to start with the beginning. So it's Psalm 139:13. For thou did form my inward parts. Thou didst knit me together in my mother's womb. So I got thinking about, we got stuff. We got stuff here. This is resin, polyester resin, and probably need to take it to the dump. This is all. And then there's our dumpster. They just emptied it a little while ago. You could see it was full of afterbirth. It was kind of everywhere, but you gotta kind of get them built and then trim them out a little bit and throw that stuff away. So I'm BC, and we are over at Ozark Composites. Josh, the voice of Spirit Car, of course, and we got Tony's car. We're going to try to follow through on this thing all the way, and I've just put some Bondo on it. We're creating this. I'm creating it, and it was in one of them barrels at one point over there, and in one of them cans over there at one point, and some of it doesn't all get used, but it's coming together and it's starting to take a shape. The only thing I'm not going to be able to do is breathe life into it, but I'm sure Tony's going to bring some fire to it and take it down the road, so that'll be good. Couple things. Here you can catch it on this side. I fiberglassed the whole outside, so I don't have to worry about it stress cracking or anything like that. Where I made all my seams, I fiberglassed the inside. I kind of saved this for you. Other chop in the background, there may be some background noise, but you can deal with it. So now I'm kind of smoothing it out. And here's the deal. We've all got different abilities and different gifts. Don't get too frustrated if you can't get something straight. It's one of them things where I've seen some guys that wanted to be bodymen so bad and just couldn't get it. They just couldn't feel it. They just didn't. It's just one of those things. You either kind of get it or you don't, and it's nothing It's just, it is what it is. So I've been pretty blessed in the sense that, I can feel the shapes. We're not building this thing on a computer CAD drawing. I'm doing more one of these kind of things and measuring and doing, and I can feel I got a hump coming here, but I don't want it too high there, and I got to come in smooth here. I've spread a coat of Bondo on this side. It's got Bondo here already. Now the goal is not to put big gobs of Bondo on, obviously, and have to sand them off. And Josh just came up here. I wasn't ready for him. I was ready, but I wasn't waiting. There's a sweet spot in the Bondo, and if it gets too hard, you can still sand it, but it's harder to sand. And if it's too soft, you can't sand it. But there's just like a 5-minute space in between there. If you catch it in the sweet spot, boy, it sands so much easier, and without any kind of you use a lot less material, a lot less time. It's just a lot easier. A couple things on this thing, real rounded. I like a DA. I've been doing this a long time. When I first started as an apprentice painter, a painter's apprentice, and he used jitterbug. Back in the day, you had a jitterbug, and boy, he swore by the jitterbug. And this just came out, the dual action sander, the DA. And I seen the jitterbug, and I seen this, and I'm new. I didn't know nothing about nothing. I'm like, why would you use the jitterbug? This is a tool. He hated this tool. He said, you can't make it straight. It's just like, well, nobody uses jitterbugs anymore. The DA, you can make it straight. Again, it's kind of takes some experience. This isn't flat, but I don't want to be all wavy, and I want this thing, when something looks correct and it's slick and shiny, use the light. And you can look at the light, and you can see how the light will, if the light's all wavy, that ain't good. If it's a big flat panel, I want that light to be straight going through here. If it's coming around here, I want it to have a good arch to it. I can't help it, but if I go to a car show, Gotta look down the side and you can see, you look at the light and you can see if it's straight or not. Different tools. I brought my toolbox up here. Mud on. I need to put some mud on anyway. You want to see me put some mud on and we'll be done. Again, when you put the Bondo on, it is pretty warm today. You see me sweating the other day, you probably see me sweat today. Same, you've seen me talk about fiberglass having the dye in it, the vanishing red dye. Well, this has got blue dye to help you mix it in. But peroxide is still the killer activator in here. So this has got, I don't know what all the components are, but about that much for that much, and I've probably got a little bit too much as hot as it is today. And it's going to kick quick. It's not like that Polybond. Even this little bit that I've done, if I don't work it fairly quick, it will dry, and once it starts getting kind of chunky, you can feel it. You don't want to overwork it. You just want to get it on, get it smooth, and get out of there. Wait for the sweet spot and then sand it and be done. Tony, you'll probably be watching. I appreciate all your encouragement. We're getting there, coming close. Normally I get this involved with the car, I give it a name. This one don't have a name. So let me know when you got it named. So standing around talking about anything when I got Bondo mix like this on a day like today, not a good thing. I'm just going to get it on here, not mess around because I got a bunch. Then again, I mean, you can bend your spreader to make it work and do, but the key is to get it on as smooth as you can. So you're doing as least amount of sanding as possible. And again, don't get frustrated if it's not coming together. You can get it done. It's just some people have more of a knack to do it than other people. And it's just one of those, I've been around it a long time. So obviously I've spread, I have no idea how much Bondo I've spread in my life, but a lot. Again, key. The least amount of sanding, the better. Like Silent Tom, you want to do commentary? Sing a song? Whistle while we work? Well, I wish I was working in a cave today. Be nice and cool. You gotta worry about the gases though. Like, I'm gonna get me a pet canary. Think I should get a pet canary?
Sure.
My grandparents used to raise canaries. They have not had a canary at the pet store. My grandkids love to go to the pet store. And my grandson, he's into turtles, and my other one's into bunnies, and Sophia, she's into whatever makes money. she's into goats now. That's Josh's daughter, Sophia. Her and I partnered up in at the Pickers. We were into the flea market business and got out of that. We got out of that quite a while ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
Last November.
Yeah.
We got into the crypto business. Her and I are into the crypto business. So that's doing pretty good. Right now we're into this thing called Gala Games. I'm probably going to be doing more video on that. Pretty neat. It's a non-fungible token thing coming on, and we're going to get you more information on that and maybe doing some videos. I'm not a gamer, but it's pretty cool. Now this is getting hard. Get in here close. You can see how it's pulling now and it's starting to just be nasty. Not coming off. So once it gets to that point, this is like too long. Normally I'll clean my board, but I can't even get the Bondo off of here now. That's how quick you got it. It's like boom, done. I'll give this about 2 or 3 more minutes and I can sand it. It'll be in the sweet spot. It'll sand way easier than this side, but I'll sand both sides now and get them going. Another thing, and I'll finish with this. This fiberglass is harder than the Bondo. It's So obviously, if I'm sanding the Bondo, and I'm sanding on top of the fiberglass, this is gonna sand faster, so I'm gonna sand a valley in here. So this is the high spot. Unless I really focus on getting that down, it's not really a high spot, but if you're working in metal, and you can see the high spot, you're done. I mean, you can't sand down and sand down and sand down more and expect the high spot to go away. You're building a valley next to it. That's a common mistake a lot of people have. As soon as you hit the high spot, you're done. You either need to knock the high spot down and dolly it out more, or in this case, grind it down more with a thicker, not thicker, but a coarser grit sandpaper, and then go over it. But this is not high. It looks good. I got to build this up a little bit here, and this is, I mean, I can already. And how long? Just 3 minutes, maybe.
If that.
If that. It's hot out. 70-degree rule. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't have to watch too many videos to find out what I'm talking about on the 70-degree rule. That's it for today. Maybe we'll do one more on this. Once I get this sanded and blocked, I'm gonna put it in polyester primer, and I may do that just to call it finished, and then it's gonna go back up to Spirit. And Tony, give me a name. If you give me a name, we'll have it named tomorrow. I'm not gonna name this one for you. But anyway, I'm sure we're into the 7th watch now, and we will see you later.